How do you know if you're in a relationship and you feel like something is wrong, right? Mm-hmm. Are there signs to let you know that your man is cheating?
Yes.
What are they?
Neglect. Maybe he's neglecting you. Not talking to you.
You a little shy?
No, I'm not shy at all. You know that. I feel like I've been in that situation myself. So I've been neglected, never have time. You always got something else to do. There's always something more important when I used to be that center of your world. So just when you start seeing somebody pulling away from you, I mean, it's not that many things that's really going to keep that person away from you if they truly are in love with you.
How do you try to pull them back? Do you let them go? Do you even address the issue, or do you just let it work? You let it work itself out, work through it.
I don't believe things work itself out. If you don't talk, nothing's going to happen. He's just going to keep doing what he wants to do.
I definitely think you address it to find out, exactly what's going on.
And what if he lies to you? What if he tells you, baby, I love you to death, I'm just going through some things, but he can't really explain what those things are that he's going through, because you know how we do. It don't have anything to do with you, baby. I'm just stressed out at work or on the job or in school, and I just got a lot of things on my mind. It has nothing to do with you, but you just know he's not being honest with you. What do?
I think that's going to be a personal choice.
Yeah.
Right. That's a personal choice. You're either going to, I think that everybody, who, if you feel like you're being cheated on, and if you try to attempt to address the issue, that if you want to work on it, then attempt to work on it and try and make the relationship better if it's worth it. If you don't feel like it's worth it and you don't want to stick around for what the ending result may be, then go ahead and leave. It's on a person-to-person basis.
I agree. You definitely want to, say something, speak up, say how you feel, but you don't want to assume and jump the gun.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
As quickly as you say something to him, he'll have different reasons why you're lying or why you're insecure. So you kind of have to look at his actions, because his word no longer has value. So you look at his actions and you take it from there. And sometimes you're not going to catch him. Sometimes you're going to have to just really weigh out and see if it's really meant to be there. If he's true to you, he'll make sure everything works out. If not, he's going to keep doing what he wants to do, and that's when you pull away.
So with that being said, once your heart is broken, do you carry that into the next relationship, or is it hard for you to love again?
I definitely think that you do. I think that it's hard to leave that baggage out, but I think that, like, on a person-by-person basis, it depends on what you bring in. Like, I know that you try not to, but there are some insecurities that you might bring into the next relationship based on the previous one.
You see the same type of actions. You see this person do similar things, and you're like, okay, should I say something about it now, or should I wait? Because he clearly does not have to be just like the last one.
Do you tend to stick with the same type of guy? Like, let's just go off the say if the guy you were dating is an athletic type guy and very social, like a socialite. The next guy that you get involved with, do you tend to get involved with the same type of male, or do you mix it up, or do you just let things happen the way they do, let chips fall where they may?
I think everybody has a personal preference, so I think sometimes you tend to go towards a certain type, but I think sometimes things can sway. But
you step out of your comfort zone,
right?
And maybe date somebody that you wouldn't normally date.
You know what I've learned? The idea of love is a beautiful thing, but what I've always found what makes relationships so difficult is and I say we, men and women, we always want to be with the ones that don't love us, and always dismiss the ones that do love us. It's like he could be the perfect guy, perfect gentleman, but we don't want to be with him because for whatever reason, this guy that make you feel like crap, you can't get enough of him.
It's the challenge.
Is it?
It's the challenge and the change. You want to change somebody, or you everything I wanted him to do. But this guy that, he's not.
No, I didn't say no pushover.
I'm not. I'm just trying to give you two
a punk.
No.
I don't mean a punk. I mean somebody that's a good man.
Okay, a good man. Fine. But
bad boy.
You want to be with the bad boy, but you want to change the bad boy eventually. You want a good guy. Every girl wants a good guy, but you also, I think, want to know that he has that bad side.
And you want to turn him into that good guy that you really want.
All that stuff that those fantasies that we want to live, we tend to get it outside of the home until we grow up, you know, and mature a little more. We tend to go outside the home for it, the house for it, and get it out there, and then we can always have our girl at home on that pedestal. Because a lot, and I say it quite often, what we do has nothing to do with you all. It's about what we want at the time in our life. Like, you know, we're selfish. Men are physical beings. So now, you have good men out there, because you know, we all grow up. You know, it's like women grow up, men grow up too. It takes a little longer sometimes. But you get to that point where you're talking about where you just learn to love the one that loves you. Did I ask you a question?
So why do you go after the bad girl, not the good woman that has all the credentials that we just listed? Why do you go after these bad girls?
Freak.
Just a freak.
Freak. Okay. You want the animals? Freak. Want to make your toes curl and do all the things.
So she would never have potential of being that one for you?
No. Guys don't look at women like that as being wifeys. We don't. I mean, and the ones that do, more often than not, regret it.